Today, I'm going to show you what life is like in a small city in northern China, what the local food is like, what goes on at the morning market, and some interesting local traditions. Morning markets are an important part of life in smaller cities. The prices are much more affordable than in the supermarkets, and there's an indescribable liveliness to it. It's 6:35 in the morning in Taiyuan. Look how cold it is. It is in the middle of winter, the sun's not even up yet, and the vendors for the morning market are trickling in. While everyone else was busy setting up, the breakfast stalls have already started serving up food. This allows the workers at the market to grab a bite before starting their day of work. After walking around a bit, we decided to give the breakfast a try. We got the mutton soup, which is a really popular item in this area. It's served with a handful of aromatics before being topped up with the soup again. To go with the soup, we got some of this flatbread that was sold by weight. Okay, we have mutton soup and some fried bread. This is okay. Right afterwards, we went to this stall that sold fried bread stuffed with a choice of meat or vegetables. The meat version sold for 4 yuan or 55 cents, and the vegetable one sold for 2 yuan or 27 cents. The bread was super crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, but the filling was a little too salty for me. Next, we went to this fried dough stick stall. This is a really common breakfast item across China, not just in this region. It's 8:30 now and it's super busy, as you can see. We got some breakfast, we bought some food for the family. Now it's time to go home. Let's go. As we were walking back to our car, we found this sidewalk full of barbers offering really cheap haircuts. Next, we went to this traditional northern style hot pot restaurant. Instead of being heated from a burner on the bottom, it has a funnel that contains hot coals. The top of the funnel literally looks like a jet engine. This type of hot pot is normally served with mutton, and it's cooked almost instantly. The dipping sauce is made of sesame paste, scallions, and cilantro. The spicy oil is optional. The meat is super tender. Hot pot is the perfect cure for a cold day. Next, we went to get some knife-cut noodles, which is literally a block of dough that's sliced into hot water with a knife. This restaurant, however, uses a machine to slice the dough. In this region, vinegar is added to the noodle broth. Then it's eaten with raw garlic, which is not for the faint of heart. The noodles are thick and chewy and has a really nice texture to it. We also got some fried peanuts and braised pork bone to go with the meal. And I got some lamb skewers, as always. This city is also really famous for its vinegar. This is the most popular vinegar maker in town, and there's a big line for freshly filled vinegar. Everyone in line is carrying their own bottle. People are bringing some big bottles. And the vinegar is sold by weight. It's also near Chinese New Year now, and people are buying this vinegar as a gift for friends and family. I bought a 5-liter bottle to give it a try. It's good. Still a little warm. So I feel like this is a little milder in flavor than the ones you get from the supermarket. And it's a little smoother as well. Next, we try this northwestern Chinese Muslim cuisine. I got grilled skewers again. To me, the skewers are pretty similar from place to place, as the seasoning is mostly salt, ground peppers, and cumin. And this place also specializes in pulled noodles. This particular dish is actually adopted from local Taiyuan cuisine. The sauce on top is normally made with pork, but because this restaurant serves halal food, the pork is replaced with beef. Next, I found this really cool snack on the side of the road. It's a stuffed bread that's baked with tiny stone balls. It tastes super sweet with a hint of sesame flavor. This bag of bread was 10 yuan or $1.37. We got some sugar cane as a snack in between meals. Normally, the shop workers will help you process it into edible chunks for free. This is a local specialty called hui cai, which is directly translated to as a stew. Looks so good! It has corn, fried meatballs, and pork belly on top, and vegetables inside in the broth. The pot might look familiar. It's the same design as the hot pot from earlier, and it also burns coal inside, but it's nowhere near as hot. I made the mistake of eating the proteins on top as soon as it was served, and I was later told that I needed to warm up in the broth instead. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be traveling for the next couple of months, and if you enjoy videos like this, please consider subscribing for more.